This is a session like no other due to the ongoing response to the COVID-19 pandemic. The Capitol buildings are closed to the public. Legislators are using technology to conduct business. Can you tell us from your perspective, especially as a legislator who served in the late 90s, what this remote session looks and feels like to you?
The session is like none other I've seen, and I've been around this business for quite some time. It's a little eerie when you pull up to the Capitol and you see fencing around it and such, which is really disappointing to me. Peaceful protests and such are a commonplace during the legislative session in Olympia, and to have it where there are threats of violence and such is really saddening. And it's caused us to be even further apart, working from our homes, district offices, and sometimes in Olympia, but isolated due to the pandemic. But that really hasn't cut back on our connectivity with our constituents. We have a great opportunity to have dialogue regarding the bills. So we're working through it. It's just a lot different than it's ever been before.
What are your priorities in 2021 and throughout this legislative session?
There's lots of bills out there right now. Unfortunately, some of them aren't good bills. We have a capital gains income tax that are going to be touching the folks in a negative way. And then we just saw the rollout of one of the largest gas tax increases being proposed in Washington State, 18 cents a gallon and 21 cents a gallon if you're driving a diesel, just in this one biennium. That'll make our state's gasoline tax the highest in the nation by far. Add that with the federal gasoline taxes, and you're going to be up over $1 a gallon just in taxes. Also, we're still collecting taxes off the last gas tax increase, and we're still working on those projects. We need to deliver on those projects that have been paid for in the past, and we're continuing to receive revenue for, and create a situation where our freight are getting from the port or to the port and out into our communities and across this nation.
With session being remote, people want to know, how can they keep in touch with you? How do they participate in the legislative process in this virtual world?
There's many ways to communicate with us. And in this digital world that we live in, we're very fortunate. And so you can call our office, either myself or my legislative assistant will be there to answer your call. Or you can just send an email. And I hope that you'll take advantage of expressing your thoughts on all the bills that are of interest to you and what your position is. It helps me formulate a response when the time comes to vote on your behalf. Of course, there's my website as well. You can go there, sign up for the newsletter. That way you'll get about a weekly update on the activities in Olympia, and specifically how it's affecting the 31st District.